Hello, my friends. John Lee Dumas here, and welcome to Module 16, Day 16, your signature framework. This is where we're going to crush it. It's going to be a great module, a great day creating your signature framework. So let's dive on in. Why frameworks signal authority? Let's talk this through. Experts teach steps, amateurs teach tips. Frameworks create trust. Remember those things. So experts teach steps. Experts are going to be the people that say, hey, this is how you do things. Step 1 through step 10, boom, you get the outcome. Amateurs just teach tips. They just regurgitate what they see on the internet, on social media, wherever it might be. They just kind of give a tip here, a tip there, but there's no meaning, there's no purpose to it, there's no intention to it. You need to have frameworks because frameworks create trust. That's what experts do. So this is not a checklist. Okay, checklist again, a dime a dozen. Your framework is not exhaustive. It's not tactical. It's not everything that you know, just like thrown up on the one page. No, it's directional. Remember, stories, directional. We're telling a narrative, a journey. That's the process. So 3 to 5 steps, that's always a sweet spot. Again, it seems very manageable. You can do it in 3 to 5 steps and you get the outcome that you want. So keep it tight. You don't have to feel real. I mean, these are meaningful steps, 3 to 5 meaningful steps, but not enough to overwhelm. Okay. We don't want to overwhelm people from even starting because they start step 1, you're going to crush it. You're going to give them momentum in a small win. That's, of course, going to make them go all the way through step 4, step 5, whatever that process is. So clarity is always going to beat completeness. So be clear, give them clarity all day, every day. So you can teach without solving everything, by the way. You're not here, again, to be like, this is calculus. Start on page 1. Okay, by page 463, like you've learned everything there is about calculus. No, the goal is understanding. It's not execution. You're trying to get them to understand what you're teaching them, understand the steps, the process, the journey, the narrative, the offer. That's where the execution lives, inside your offer. Okay, so execution lives inside your offer, not the webinar itself, for obvious reasons. Okay, so name the steps. Names always matter. I mean, they matter so much because it improves recall. Like the weekly webinar engine, like the name is clear. It's not even clever. It's just straight. It's like the weekly webinar engine. It's like, okay, I get it. If I do a weekly webinar, that's going to be the engine to my sales, to my growth, to my revenue, to my bottom line, to my business. Names also increase belief because like you've taken the time to think this through, to name this, okay? And it creates ownership. Now you take ownership over that and you're giving ownership to the people that are also accepting this process, these step-by-steps, this framework that you're creating, okay? They're going to take ownership over that. Like when people would join Podcasters Paradise, we would always send them this great Podcasters Paradise shirt because we wanted them to feel like they are part of the family, like they had ownership within Podcasters Paradise. We'd go to podcasting conferences and they would show up in their Podcasters Paradise shirts. And when they would see other people they didn't know or recognize with those shirts on, it was like, hey, who are you? I'm in Podcasters Paradise too. Like, create ownership in that manner and keep it simple because simple names will always win. You don't want it to be hard to remember or like, again, just keep things simple. Okay. So flow matters. Flow truly matters. I mean, every step should lead to the next step. We've talked about this process before, but again, we have to hammer home the themes. We have to hammer home the simple truths that take place throughout this entire process. So flow matters with your framework. Okay. If you skip steps, trust breaks. So the flow is going to make sense. It's going to go the right way. So what you don't teach matters as well. Think about that. What you leave out, what you are not actually going into super detail about, that matters because leaving things out is intentional. Okay. It creates focus. It creates curiosity. It creates momentum. And we're looking to do all of these things. We want to create focus, following one course until success. Focus. We want to create curiosity because curiosity is that open loop that makes people want to look to how to close that loop with knowledge, with the next step. And then it creates momentum because people are like, well, I'm already going down that path. Okay, the offer gets me to the end of that journey to success. Okay, that's where I want to go now. So framework to offer alignment. Let's talk this through. Your framework should quietly point to what? Implementation support. That's where the buyers come from, okay? You're giving them the framework and you're like, okay, you could do this on your own. And it's going to take a lot of time, and time is money. Energy is money. Bandwidth is money. But we can help you implement. We have everything you need to implement this entire framework within our offer, within our process. Like when I tell you, they're like, yeah, you could go into HighLevel and you could create every single part of the flywheel, the email, the SMS, the registration page, the sales page, this page, that page, or you can just press a button and it's imported into your HighLevel. And then guess what? You can just adjust from there. Okay. Make that happen. So authority comes from simplicity. Okay. Authority comes from simplicity. Simple. If it's simple, it feels tested. If it's complicated, it feels unproven because that's just complicated. Like, how am I even going to know if that works? I mean, it just seems overwhelming, confusing, complicated. Stay away from those things. So, what's your day 16 outcome? Well, by the end of today, you should have a named framework. This is a named 3 to 5 step framework for your entire webinar, your entire engine that you're creating, clear definitions, clear step definitions, and authority locked, which means authority positioning. Your authority position should be locked by now. People that are watching, that are listening, that are consuming this content, they should know that your authority is locked for the obvious reasons, because you are the authority, the influencer, the expert on this process. And tomorrow, we're going to talk about layering proof into the framework, which is a key step. But how do you power all of this? Well, your weekly webinar engine is powered by what? By HighLevel. Everything you need, one platform, zero duct tape. We run best when everything runs in one place, and that will be the same thing for you, by the way. We're talking funnels, landing pages, webinar registrations, reminders, email, SMS, calendars, booking, payments, checkout, automations that sell while you sleep. HighLevel is your go-to. So if you become my affiliate, you get the bonus stack. You get to build exactly what we're building in this course. I mean, it's just all the things are there. Just click a button. You're good to go. HighLevelFire.com. Let's go. HighLevelFire.com. If you sign up for HighLevel through that affiliate link, what do you get? You get a 30-day free trial of HighLevel, opposed to just 14 days. You get a 15-minute call with me. You get funnel templates, webinar registration. You get follow-up automations, conversion tests, email sequences, weekly live office hours and support. Let me hover on that for a second. Weekly live office hours. I want to have a block open every week. You can just jump on and just ask me a direct question. If we have time, we're going to go do a screen share. We'll solve your problems. We'll have some fun. Build once, run weekly, compound results. That is what we're here for. So let's keep on rolling, and I'll catch you on the flip side.